Hello, my lovelies. Sigita here, and I have a journal for you. Small one, wrapped around cover and blank, which means is for your stories. This time smaller one, like right. And look, you have this little gorgeous dangle, little strawberry at the end. These I made myself. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at these. They are clay beads. I made myself, and they are resin covered, so they are really like protected and nice and shiny. Right. So you can take. I didn't like on a spine, to be honest. I like it more pinned here on the front. You can is on a ball pin. You can pin it off and use whatever you like, but I like this way. Cover. If you are on my in Pinterest, then you have seen me embroidering this teacup on an old linen. Absolutely love this cover. It is wrap around, so it's like that. Cover, actually, I started different and ended up different. So if you want to see what happened and how I did it, is on my Patreon. Right, so this cover I'm making on Patreon, cover only, right? Not embroidery, I'm putting this on, but I didn't embroider on Patreon. It's just how I made all that cover from scratch. Quite a thick cover because of many layers. I stitched it with free motion stitching on a sewing machine. Closure is wrap around eco printed linen. Little pocket, and in a pocket I put as well for you these little girls. One more, should be 5. These little girls because of the cover, because cover is that, and I covered it with artificial wax. I scraped out last bit of that wax. It feels nice and waxy. Right, but these are just ordinary cut out. I printed and cut it out. So let's get in. I love this little flip, which is stitched on a page. Different thickness pages, eco printed and as well grunged up. Right, a size, guys. One signature, and size wise it is 4.5 by 7. And one signature is like ordinary small journal size. So, right, these are all grunge top papers. Of course, my packaging paper. This time I put on a little bit of paper, like little collage. These are grunge top, different sizes. This is kind of large, open bag. This is on a page. Glue went through. So this is on a page. As well, a little piece of packaging, book page. Another packet. Pages, little holes. This is like really nice, very hardly, very blurry, but I love that outcome, so I put it into. This page is waxed. Some leaves, packaging. I love this. I made like that as well. In a previous journal I made that. I loved how that looked. Very grungy magazine page. And this one as well, look. Ta-da! And the packaging, it really looks nice. And I would just glued on some lace. That's a little for writing on a packaging. Another, that's stuck as well. Another eco printed actually doily on a page. Another piece of that waxed paper. piece of packaging. Another part of that bag. Music sheet, eco printing, packaging. Another part of that bag. Just really nice and clean pages for you to do your writings and gluing some stuff in. And this is in the back as well, like little signature wrap. So one large signature. Now I actually put pocket on here as well, right? I actually have pocket. Look, pocket I made here. But when I started to wrap it around, it's too bulky, so I took it off. But yeah, this is why I didn't realize I have to put it around. So you have one pocket. And this just goes nicely around like that. Very tight, you can really tuck it in. Right? And that's a back. I forgot to put my signature on, but I will do that afterwards. So, very rusty linen. Absolutely love that stitching. It's just gorgeous. It's small piece, but it's really nice. So this is available on my shop, on my website. And of course, there is something else. Right? So don't just go away, because I have 3 small sets. Ha! I have 3 small sets. In this set, you are having set 1. You are having as well this little dangle, also very similar, just a little bit shorter, I think, than on a journal, with safety pin, not safety pin, that bob pin, right, with gorgeous beads. All they are clay and resin covered, right, and strawberry at the end. So you can use whatever you like, of course. You can even open and use differently. Okay, then you have paper lace, page, a book page and paper lace. So you cut out whatever you like to attach as embellishment to your journal. Small piece of 4.5 roughly by 4. That gorgeous, very rusty linen. Then you have this lacy, and this is like 7.5, let's say, by 6.5 roughly, piece. I'm using this a lot. I really love this piece. And of course, the best at last, right? And you are oh my god, sorry. Unexpected. Of course, and then you have embroidered this gorgeous cup with roses on old linen, right? What happens is actually, as you can see, that piece is small, right? I wanted to cut it out, but then I thought, you know what, maybe you want to put all that linen on a book page cover. Maybe you want to cut out circle. You can see this is like, I actually ironed it. Maybe you want bigger square. You know, I kind of don't know where you really want to use it. If you want to use as I did on a cover, then you just cut out small square, right? But I left it on this bigger piece for you to decide how do you want to cut. I cut it out. Is a small piece, is 3 by 2.5, right? But you can use it a lot bigger. So that's that, and lace and little dangle. So that's set 1, which means more sets coming, right? So, and the same, actually it's kind of really the same. Little bit maybe different shaped beads, right, like that. Beautiful. So set 2, that book page, little piece of rusted lace and embroidered cap. Okay, so that's set 2 and set 3. You know I like number 3. So set 3, these beads, as well that lace piece, paper lace. I can actually fold in half. Is that fabric lace and embroidered that cup. So all available on my website. For these sets, listings are going to be separate, okay? So you can really choose which one you like. And the journal is as well. The journal is as well on my website. So really, I really like how this turned out. I love how it turned out. That cover really little bit different than usual, but fine. And this is just, and yeah, like that. So my lovelies, see you very soon. You can join my my Patreon as well. Remember, I have Patreon. I will put all links down below. And apart from that, see you soon. Bye.